What's up, YouTube? Right now I'm here at Zicky Dice's Trouble in Paradise #2 with Zicky Dice.
We are bringing trouble to Dallas, Texas. Listen, we're doing it big.
Yes,
you know, Zicky Dice's Outlandish Paradise had 500,000 views, and I'm looking to double that here today out of Dallas, Texas. Shout out to WrestleCon. Shout out to you, Malcolm, for having me here. Being here, we're going to set you up with some great interviews because that's what Zicky Dice does. He gives to the people.
Much
right?
appreciated.
I mean, it's also a tax write-off, but at twitch.tv/Zicky Dice, you get to witness the only free show of the weekend.
Free?
The only.
That's
Don't
a good
say
kind of
I
money
never
right there.
gave you anything.
Ooh, I like that. I like that. Zicky, what can we expect on this card? I mean, I'm sure like the show already happened after this, but what can we expect on this card today?
I blew the budget, man. I always do. We do it big, okay?
I can tell. It's a
I
big
mean,
setup.
what match am I most stoked for? I mean, Masha Slamovich versus a bear.
A bear?
A bear.
I got
A
questions
real
about
live
that.
bear. Yes,
A real
Masha
bear.
versus a bear. A real bear.
Can I meet the bear?
I don't know if we want to meet the bear.
I kinda
If
wanna.
the bear flew in on Spirit Airlines, you know what that bear's probably feeling like right now? We can probably expect a bear claw, and I ain't talking about a donut. Maybe a bear hug, hopefully. All right? But we got to stay safe.
That's true. That's true.
Or I can tie you down and put some honey on you. Don't get too excited there.
I
Whoa,
like-
calm
I like
down.
Yogi.
Outlandish. You like Yogi the bear?
Yeah.
A Big Nick Boo Boo.
Yes,
A
sir.
Big Nick Basket.
Dude, but like, what kind of match are you gonna be on today? I mean, like,
Yeah,
you're not on the
I'm not.
card.
No, please stop right there.
can't.
Let me stop you. I know what you're getting at, and I don't like it.
I'm
I'm not
trying.
one of those promoters that has to throw his own show to get over. Zicky Dice has been over.
I mean, you've been over,
So
that's
this
true.
is what am I doing here? This is a little piece of my fantasy land. I want to share my version of reality with the world, and I mean there's still so much to do. We can't do it in one show. What's the goal? More. We got to knock it out of the park with numbers like this. I mean, look at this. We're doing numbers and better numbers than some of these other companies on television. Outlandish. I know. You hate to hear it, but you know, you got to create your own path, and that's what I'm doing here.
That's true. Like, what's been like the hardest part of like running your own show, and what's been like something that's like you anticipated to be much harder, but was like shockingly a lot easier than expected?
I hate, the one thing I hate the most, I got a newfound respect for promoters, right? Hey, take my fanny pack off to you. But I hate dealing with my peers, talking numbers with peers, right? I got to do it because I'm throwing the show, right? But I don't like that. I don't like that. You know, if it was up to me, and just give everybody some crypto, you know? We all go home happy.
See, I've never used crypto before. I heard of Bitcoin and all that kind of stuff, but I'm more of a cash flow kind of guy. Cash App, Venmo, Zelle.
That's,
you know?
I mean, well, you got to change with the times. We'll talk more about that later, you know? But another thing is trying to put these matchups together. Like, there's so many ideas that I had, and it's tough, right? Like, and especially being here from Dallas, everyone's booked. There's, I think, around 52 shows going on this weekend here in Dallas. 52, that's a lot of wrestling. So my goal is, how do we do it different? How do I bring you something that you haven't seen before? And I truly believe that deep down, I have created the new platform for professional wrestling on Twitch, right? There has been wrestling on Twitch, but no one has made professional wrestling for Twitch.
That's true.
And that's what I did. I see the future, interactive television, interactive pro wrestling. The fans are dying to get involved, so Zicky Dice is giving it to them.
I'm trying to get involved. I want to see what happens.
You're here.
Yeah,
You're here. We're here.
Right here. Live.
We're here.
Dallas, Texas. But like, Zicky, you work for NWA, you work for Impact Wrestling right now. What's something you learn from like working with these companies that you adapt into your own show?
Oh man, production. I am a production mark, top to bottom, and anyone that's been around me knows you got to fake it till you make it. That's the truth. You got to invest in yourself, and that's something I've done day in and day out since I started in this business, right? And that's what's gotten us here in production. And I've learned, you know, I've been able to pick up, like, you know, working on the run of show or the flow of things, right? Just making everything that much more professional. That's something I take pride in, you know?
For sure. And like, you market yourself very well in the independent scene, obviously on Twitch. How can wrestlers like market themselves well in this day and age? Because like a lot of people are trying to go on social media, trying to go on independent shows. What can they do to really get their name out there? Right,
I'll say something. Zicky writes checks that Nick can't cash. There's a lot of things that Zicky Dice does that Nick wouldn't do, okay? And you got to take chances, man. You got to roll the dice, all pun intended. You can't be afraid to invest in yourself. You can't be afraid to try new things. And then from there, you can curve and see what works and what doesn't work, right? But hire someone with a nice camera for your promo. I mean, everyone's shooting promos on your phone. How can you be different? How can you stand out? And a lot of people ask, Zicky, how can I get booked on your show? How do you stand out? What makes you different, right? And I've learned that in my travels, and just something as simple as upping your production makes you look that much bigger of a star.
Cool, cool. And like my last question is, we're playing like a little game. So I'm gonna say your name. You say outlandish, as in you're great, obviously, or just you don't have to respond if you think otherwise. So let's go ahead and start. Oh, the camera's slipping. That's okay.
We all be slipping sometimes.
We all be slipping. It's all right. I'm just gonna hold it. So first one, Logan Paul.
Idiot.
Ouch. Shocked. Bianca Belair.
Outlandish.
Moose.
Outlandish.
Deonna Purrazzo.
Outlandish.
Mickey James.
Outlandish.
And finally, Zicky Dice.
Oh, outlandish!
You heard it here first. Zicky Dice is Trouble in Paradise #2, live on Twitch. Let's go!
We going up like 1,000. I'm a flex just like a muscle man Malcolm. We going up like 1,000. I'm a flex just like a muscle man Malcolm. When it just like 1, 2, 3. If you like the channel, this will squeeze. If you like the channel, this will squeeze. If you like the channel, this will squeeze.